Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and share the link with whoever you know. And for sure, don't forget to download the video as soon as we finish. First of all, let us introduce to you the best of mankind. At least this guy, he make us laugh. At least this guy, he did not molest children. At least this guy, he don't threat people, cut their necks, cut their hands, their feet. At least this guy, I mean, we cannot compare. Can we compare Mr. Bean to Prophet of Allah? I'm serious. Because the Muslims, they say that Muhammad is the best of mankind. So if we compare between Muhammad and Mr. Bean, we will find that Mr. Bean is 1 billion times better than Muhammad. He brings happiness to your heart, your love. He don't teach hate. Those who watch Mr. Bean, they don't go in the street and say death to etc., death to etc. They don't want to kill people. They watch him, yes. They listen to him, yes. Actually, they don't even talk. So when the Muslims, they say Muhammad is the best of mankind, what do you mean exactly? In which way? How? I'm going to open my Skype so we can give opportunity to any Abdulism, follower of Abdulism religion, to call us and prove to us that yes, Muhammad is the best of mankind. Millions of articles written about the best of mankind. And you know what? I am an Arab, and we never saw someone ugly, disgusting, a criminal, the same as the one you call him the best of mankind. So how he become the best of mankind? If you don't mind to tell me. Do we have any Muslim? My Skype now is open. Just feel free, please, and you can call us and see if this is true or not. All right? Somebody sent me this text. A woman, her name is Linda Sarsour. She posted, Linda Sarsour, which the last name Sarsour, by the way, means cockroach. She posted that Jesus was a Palestinian of Nazareth and described in the Quran as being brown, copper skinned with woolly hair. Where is that in the Quran? I mean, those Muslims, by the way, they say things. Let me show you the text. I find the Muslims are very hilarious people who fabricate and they lie openly, widely. Now, who is the Muslim? Want to show me where in the Quran it says that Jesus was Palestinian and he is brown, copper skinned with woolly hair? Who want to show me that? Who is the cute Muslim want to show us that this woman is not lying? I mean, look how silly. Isn't it you Muslim, you say that Jesus was sent to the Jews, so now he's a Palestinian, so Muhammad is a liar again. I mean, just to serve their propaganda and their fiction agenda, they are willing to say anything, you name it. Actually, what this woman she posted, let me show you on the screen so we can laugh just for a laugh, as long as we are talking about Mr. Bean. I mean, do you believe it? How those people are crazy? Jesus was Palestinian of Nazareth and described in the Quran as being a brown, copper skinned with woolly hair. Okay, where is that in the Quran? And who is the Muslim who said that Jesus was a Palestinian? I thought you Muslim, you say Jesus was sent to the Jews. Now suddenly Jesus was sent to the Palestinian. And as long, brother, Jesus was Palestinian, that this is mean Palestine belong to the Christian. Thank you very much. I mean, do you see how stupid they are? Stupidity is amazing. You know, man. Another Abdulism. Another statement from another Abdulism. Let us see this Abdulism here. He said his name is Nuruddin. Nuruddin, the light of religion. Well, I can see the light of the religion coming from every hole without mentioning where. The light of religion. He says Muhammad is the best of a creation. Okay, how? How Muhammad is the best of creation? Even in the Quran, he says the land which is called Palestine. By the way, the Quran never mentioned the word Palestine. You believe it? And not only that, the Quran in chapter 5 verse 21 says that this is the land of the Jews. Allah he assigned to Moses. Any Abdul? So today our topic about Muhammad is the best of a creation. In my opinion, until now, if we compare today, this year, the best of a creation is this guy. Sorry, I mean, you might be disappointed, Abdul, but you know what? I think this is the best of a creation until now for this year, 2019. Prove me wrong. Who is a Muslim when I prove me wrong? Mr. Bean versus Muhammad. I never heard so people like committing suicide bombing because of Mr. Bean. I never heard somebody watching Mr. Bean and going shooting people in the street saying Allahu Akbar, Bean Akbar, Bean Akbar. So what do you mean Muhammad is the best of mankind? Who wanna show us how? I'm trying to understand how this is like how this is happening. Have you ever heard of like a group of people having a flag? It says no God but Allah and Mr. Bean is a prophet killing people. Actually, because of Mr. Bean, I like his car. I want to buy one, but I think they're expensive. Huh? The only time I saw Mr. Bean cutting the head of something, it was the Barbie bear he have. He put it in the drawer and his head come out. How many heads Muhammad he cut off? How many hands? How many women he raped? Muhammad Qasim is a fool. Don't talk about fool. Yesterday, guys, yesterday we spoke about fool. And look, Muslim, they say, okay, Christian Prince is a fool. Let us see who is the fool here. Who is the fool? The fool is the one who says such a statement. Read with me. Are you talking about fool? Prophet of Allah, he was threatening the Muslims. If you raise your head before the Imam, aren't you afraid that Allah will turn your head to head of a donkey? And you are talking about Mr. Fool? Are you there, Mr. Qasim? Who is the fool? You believe this guy saying if you raise your head before the Imam finish the prayer, Allah will make your head the head of a donkey? I agree. Obviously, already you are. Because if you believe in this garbage, obviously you are a donkey. Look, he said this is true. Guys, Qasim, he said this is true. Look, look, look. Hold on. Hey, brother, this is true. This is what? This is true. And look, he typed it in Arabic. He don't want to say it in English. Why you don't say it in English? I mean, why you are making me translate now? Why you don't say this is true in English? Say it, say it. Let everybody see. This is true. This guy, he believed really in what Muhammad he said, that if you raise your head before the Imam, Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. And he said in Arabic, this is true. Would you like to explain to us how this is true? How many of your family, they turned their head into a head of a donkey because they left their head before the Imam, he left his head? As long you say this is true. Can you show us a picture of a Muslim who left his head before the Imam finished the prayer and Allah make his head the head of a donkey? If we ask Zakir Naik, he will say too, this is true. It's true, Allah may no one leaves their head. What is that? And guys, this is English supposedly. Anybody understand what I'm saying? It's true, Allah may no one leaves their head. What is that? What the camera urine effect? You see, everything you take, it have a side effect, and the side effect of Islam is so clear. What does that mean? Explain to us. What does that mean? Huh? Where is his text? Huh? It's true. Allah may no one leave their head. I mean, what the heck is that? You know what? Your English is even more clear than the Quran, but nobody understand what you just said. What does that mean? What may Allah no one leave his head? What is that? You want to cut the head of the Muslims too? Are you saying you want to cut the heads of those who leave their head up? Are you asking Allah to cut the head of anyone who leave his head? But the hadith did not say he will cut their head. He said he will make them head of donkeys. Okay, hold on. Why you are saying may? Why you are saying may? I thought Muhammad is sure. So now you are saying that it is maybe. So Muhammad was lying because until now not single maybe happened. Maybe Allah may change the face. No, he said, Muhammad, isn't you who raised his head before the Imam afraid that Allah transform his head into a head of a donkey, a figure of a donkey, a face of a donkey? So aren't you afraid? So this is not a maybe. He's saying to them, don't do that, because Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. Now Muhammad, since the time of Muhammad until now, how many Muslims Allah he made their head the head of a donkey? And please don't mention the case of Ahmadinejad. This is the only one you can use him. This is a warning. Okay guys, this is a warning. Is that a false warning or a true warning? Qasim, is that a false warning or a true warning? Guys, this is a warning. Was this warning a true warning, or it was a false fabricated warning making fun of children? If you go out at night, the beast will eat you. You know, when I was a kid, they used to put us in the, and if you do bad stuff, like in the old days, you know, in the Middle East, we have a rat room. So the teacher, she could not take me no more. She took me and she put me in the rat rooms. And then after like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, she opened the door, and I captured the rat and I throw it at her. You know, she thought she wanna scare me by the rat. I was playing with it. It was a little mice actually. So I get the mice. I found the mice. I captured it in the corner of the room. They have a lot of chairs, desks, etc. It's like in a storage room. And then she opened the door. I throw the mice in her face, in her chest, and she jumped like crazy. And then after that, each time I do something bad, I say, send me to the rat room. She said no. So you're a prophet, is scaring you with the rat room? Obviously you're a prophet, he don't respect you. He's making fun of you. This is not a speech of someone he have any kind of education. This is stupid. If you raise your head before the Imam, Allah will. Why? What if the guy he need to sneeze? What if he want to see what happened? Why Allah will, and why? And if your head down and everybody is ass in your front of you, how you can see if the Imam raised his head yet or not? Do you have a sensor? Obviously this guy is making fun of you. Do we have any Muhammadan here? Any one from the religion of Abdulism? Anyone? Or, you know, what about your prophet? Saying this, we mentioned it just a few days ago. Let us see. The best of mankind. The best of what? The best of mankind. Right. This is the best of mankind. Dr. Muhammad. Let me introduce to you Dr. Muhammad. Dr. Muhammad, the brother, he have a degree from the University of Flies, and he is very, very knowledgeable, and he can explain to you how to find diseases. Like what? As an example, all of us, brother, we knew that a fly have a lot of diseases. However, good news, brother, finally scientists discover a very, very authentic way to fight any problem if a fly fell into your soup. All what you need to do, brother, you dip it, and then drink it. Is the best of mankind in what? In stupidity, in madness, in what? Who is an Abdulism when to practice this? Huh? Who of you Muslims want to do live video? Show me how you drink the soup, dip it. And why? Because a brother, one wing have a disease and the other wing have medication. Yeah, right. I mean, look at the wings, brother. Everything is in the wings. No wonder wings in America for chicken is very expensive. So Muhammad is the best of mankind in what? In his stupidity, in fairy tales. Huh? Anyone? Anybody? Qasim want to call, he can call. Who's holding him? Like what? You need to ask mommy, call. Nobody is holding them. Anyone? People, they are sending like somebody asking me he want to translate the book to Dutch. Guys, those who are working, don't translate without asking me, because here we go. This guy is working and translating my book to Dutch. Already we have it in Dutch translated. Secondly, if you are a person working in my the translation from my book into Indonesian language, you cannot publish the book. You have to send it to me first. I have to register it, and I am the only one have the right to publish it. And yes, the book which will going to be for Indonesian, I will publish it, and it's going to be as a gift for me for free. But you have no right to publish it. Anyone, no one should publish without my permission. If you translate my book, thank you for helping. You send it to me, we register it. We have to register it, copyright, because this is my book, and then I am the one who will publish it. Otherwise, you will face a legal problem. Now, somebody said he will send me a link about a baby born with the Quran. This is all is a lie, my friend. Those are tattoo and they put them. This is stupid things. I mean, you know, Muslims, they are so desperate to make you fool, and if you are a fool, already you are a fool anyway, to believe in such a garbage. Any Muslim would like to call me? Anyone? Anybody? You know, Islam as a cult, the same as many who claim to be Christian, but in fact they practice cult. You see, when you believe in a belief and then you think that you are a supreme, that's mean you are a cult. The second you start thinking that you are a supreme and you are the only one, and then you practice judgment over people and you act as God, that's mean you are following a cult. If you are a Christian who think because you go to a church, certain church, that the church is the only one is saved, that's mean you are a following or follower of a cult. Christ for everybody, my friend, and we are not the same as the Muslims. Stupidity is not allowed here. Christ is not a cult leader, and he did not come to establish a supremacist belief. And there's nothing is called Orthodox, nothing called Catholic, nothing called Protestant. All of this have nothing to do with Jesus the Christ. The same as Islam have nothing to do with Jesus the Christ. Christ, he came, and the church is us, the people. It's not a building, it's not a name, it's not a bishop, it's not a priest. Those who follow cult leader, they will end with them. Anyone who teach you that his belief is a supremacist, he is fascist, he is an antichrist. Any Muslim? Anyone? What make Muhammad the best of mankind? That is what cult is about. They make their leader supreme, and then after they make their leader supreme, they make themselves supreme too. They think that they are supreme. This is what the Nazi and fascism believe in. They are the best, and they have the right to bring everybody with a chin around his neck, for they are the best of mankind. So if you are a Christian and you act like those who believe in such a cult, you are no Christian. If you are a Christian who think, okay, I'm Catholic, only Catholic is saved, that is very foolish of you. You do not know Christ yet. Same for the Protestants, same for the Orthodox. And sadly, there's many people, they have the same infection and same disease in their heart. Any Muhammadan. Anyone? If you go farther, you will see the Muslims, they start making things up, and they obviously worship Muhammad. So because if those things are made by Muhammad, obviously Muhammad, he claimed that he is God. Not only he claimed that he is supreme, he claimed that he is God himself. Look at this here. Question: what is the respect of ulama, which mean the scholars of the religion and Sharia, about this hadith? لولاك ما خلقت الأفلاك. If not you, I did not create any creation. Answer: indeed, the Prophet of Allah is the reason for the creation of Adam, peace upon him, and the universe. So what is the reason? The whole universe is created by Allah for the sake of Muhammad. What does that mean? That means Muhammad is the supreme. He is the reason for everything to exist. Why you have electricity? Because of Muhammad. Why you have water? Because of Muhammad. Why we have fish? Because of Muhammad. Why you have air? Why we have everything you have is because of Muhammad. Everything created just for him. The whole universe. Why all those billions of stars are exist? Because Allah created them for Muhammad. Supremacist cult who worship their leader. You see, the Christians, when they say we believe in Jesus as God, then that makes sense. Those people didn't believe in Jesus as just a leader. They believe he's God. But Muslims, they claim that Muhammad is just a man, and he is just a prophet, but he is the favorite prophet for Allah. So why Allah created everything for him? What does that mean? That means that Allah himself, his existence is just for the sake of Muhammad. The reason for Allah to exist is just to serve Muhammad. As you see, everything, if the Prophet of Allah was not in existence, then the Arsh is the throne of Allah, the Kursi, the chair of Allah, the Lawh, Allah have a tablet, a galaxy tablet, the Qalam, the pen of Allah, the sky, the earth, the heaven, the hell, the trees, the stones, and all other creatures would not exist. So what is the purpose of Allah to be exist? To serve Muhammad. So we switch from Muhammad the Prophet to Muhammad the God, and Allah is his genie. Allah is the genie. He's a genie in the ball, and all his job is to make Muhammad happy. Who wanna prove me wrong? Do you know the genie of Aladdin? Aladdin, he wiped the genie with his hand, the ball, and the genie come out and say, "Say, master, what do you want?" Aladdin say, "Bring me this." As you see, this is the genie of Muhammad. Allah is a genie for Muhammad. Everything Allah he does or he do or he did in the past, in the future, is just for Muhammad. Are we lying? Here we go, the reference in front of you, and the Muslim scholar saying, indeed. Indeed what? Let me show you who is the scholars of this website. So the Muslim, they will not say we are making things up, brother. This is sunnah.org. Let us see the pictures of the scholars there. Look at the beautiful scholars. Brother, indeed, brother, indeed, brother. Those are the ones talking, not us. It's not us who is saying indeed. Everything created in this universe is for Muhammad. It's not me saying that. This is you, Muslim. And look how long the beard, brother. Huh? Not long as mine. The supremacist cult, the same as a Christian, false Christian priest who promised you salvation only if you join his church, as if he owned the keys and the door of heaven. For he is a cult leader, not a Christian. That is Muhammad. Muhammad, he used God as a genie in the ball to serve him. Takia Watch, your biggest fan, became a Muslim. Well, my friend, it look like you do not know what's happening here. We have thousands and thousands of Muslims left Islam here alive. So you are happy for somebody he joined Islam. I feel sorry for him. I pray for him, actually. I pray for his good. Are you happy now? The story is, how many Muslims will leave Islam today? Just today. And just guess what? Count my words, those who join Islam today, they leave Islam tomorrow. Most of them, they are suffering from problems in their life. Yeah, he always called me, and I blocked him, and I told him not to call me anymore. Because he says silly stuff. And actually he begged me even to make him an admin. Many times. Maybe looking for attention. Now what about you? Are you staying as a Muslim? I cannot find anyone who joined Islam and he is not suffering from mental issue, actually. Honestly. Who ask this guy, do he believe in this? The guy you are saying about, he said many times that Muhammad is a stupid. And you are the one who said that he called me many times. That means there's many recording of him saying Muhammad is stupid. So how the one who say Muhammad is a stupid, he say Muhammad is a good man? Obviously there's something fishy with his head. Yesterday he was a stupid, today is not. Yeah, you must be to be mental. Right? And you are the one who said he called me many times. What he called me? Do you have recording of him calling me? Okay, he can take shahada. Maybe it's fun of you, making fun of you. Many people are seeking attention. They are lonely. making fun of you. After some time, it's going to be very embarrassing. Do you remember, guys, the guy who was a friend of Amir? He converted to Islam for 3-4 weeks, and then he left Islam, and it's very embarrassing. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, the friend of Amir, he left Islam, and then a few weeks after, actually he joined Islam a few weeks after he left Islam. Stupid. And I know he will leave Islam. I told him here. I told him this guy is an idiot. He's just seeking attention. He convert today, he will leave Islam tomorrow, and exactly as I said happened. And this guy is the same. Just wait. Now, who is a Muslim want to call us and tell us what kind of stupidity you believe in? That the whole universe is, is exist for the sake of Muhammad. Anyone? Allah himself, what the purpose of Allah to be exist? As you see, the purpose of Allah is just to make cookies for Muhammad. The purpose of Allah to exist is to make cookies for Muhammad, and the proof in front of you. Allah is a cook for Muhammad. He cook universe, even the chair of Allah. Allah have no chair if not Muhammad. Look, why Allah have a chair? Because of Muhammad. Read it. Indeed, the Prophet of Allah is the reason for the creation of Adam and the universe. If the Prophet of Allah is not to existence, the Arsh, Allah throne, will not be exist too. Hey Raza. Raza is an ex-Muslim. Welcome, Raza. Allah will not have a chair unless Muhammad is exist. Allah will not have the galaxy, the tablet, the pen, the sky, the earth. Allah is homeless. If we take all of this, Allah is homeless. Where is Allah? If there is no chair, which means no place to sit in, because remember Allah in the top of the chair. So if there's no chair, there's no pen, there's no book. That means Allah have no office, He have no chair, He have no table, He have no room, and He have no place to live, and He is homeless. Because of Muhammad, Allah is not homeless. And am I lying? It's in front of you. Isn't it? This is the madness itself. Any Muhammad want to say something? What is this? You have to be officially crazy to believe in such a garbage. You see, Christians believe Jesus is God, so it makes sense if they say everything is exists by Him, because He's their God. He's my God. But you Muslim, you say Muhammad is just a prophet, and then we find that Allah Himself is exists for one reason, Muhammad. If there's no Muhammad, there's no Allah too. Actually, the Muslims, they say that Allah, He created Himself from the sweat of, anyone remember? Who remember? Let us see. From which sweat Allah is created? Anyone remember? Who is here learning, taking notes? Sweat of horses. I mean, you must be mentally ill to believe that your God is created from the sweat of horses. What's wrong with this religion? How in the world you can believe that your God Allah Himself is a horse? So if we take Allah, if we take some of the blood of Allah, if you have a blood, and take it to the laboratory, what we will find that his DNA is 99% horses and the rest are donkey. So to say to me we have a religion, we laugh. I mean, what kind of religion this religion is? Their God created from the sweat of horses. Their prophet is the reason for the creation of Allah, Because Allah, as you see, have no duty except to serve Muhammad. Allah is the genie in the bottle for Muhammad, and that makes sense. So Allah is a horse for Muhammad, so Muhammad can ride him. Muhammad, he got horny. Allah, he sent the verse, says any woman she can take off the panty to Muhammad. Now we understand why Allah exists. Allah is an executive officer to make the dream of Muhammad come true. So Muhammad, he wished something, Allah, he make it happen. My friend Fadi, no, Jesus is superior for his creation, everything. If I ask you, Fadi, where is Jesus right now? You will say to me, he's alive. And you are asking me if Jesus is superior? Man, guys, we have a very, very, very strong storm. Unbelievable. Do you know the rain we have right now is because of Muhammad? The thunder, brother, because of Muhammad. The flooding, brother, because of Muhammad. Even Michael Jackson exists because of Muhammad. Any Muhammadan? Even in the Quran, Muhammad is not superior. He cannot have a miracle. He have nothing. He do not know the future. He said in the Quran, Allah said to him, if he knew the future, he will take the best advantage of it. While in the Quran, Jesus can heal the blind. He can tell you what you hide. He can raise people from death. He can make the blind see. He can heal the leper. He can, by touching people, they can heal any disease. And you are telling me that Jesus is not superior? Even in the yellow pages of Muhammad, Jesus is superior. But because Muslims, they understand very well that Muhammad, he used the name of Jesus to get a job. The same as any corrupt scammer. He want to get into something, so he is willing to compromise. I don't believe Muhammad, he believed in Jesus for a second, but he needed a name like the name of Jesus so he can get in. As simple as that. Any Abdul? And then the followers of the supremacist cult of Islam, they make themselves supremacist, and Muhammad, he made a verse for them saying, because you believe in me, you are the best of mankind, and because you believe in me, you have the right to go and attack and enslave and rape people. Do you see it? Are you okay, Mr. Razwan? Or you are suffering from diarrhea? Razwan, brother, are you okay? Razwan, the proof in front of you, Razwan. Razwan, he keeps saying proof. That is a diarrhea, brother. Why you don't call me Qasim? Look what Qasim, he sent me a text. Have only created jinn and man, they may serve me. That is another proof that Allah is a false God. The purpose of our creation is the worship of Allah, which is not fulfilled except through the existence of the worshipper. Worship, this guy is copying an article. I mean, look at this stupid argument. So if Allah created you to worship him, why you worship Muhammad? Why Allah himself says, if not you Muhammad, I did not created the creation. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Is it Allah who said, if not you Muhammad, I created no creation? So Allah created the creation to worship him, but yet the creation is created for the sake of Muhammad. That means you are created to worship Muhammad, because everything Allah he created is for the sake of Muhammad, including a human. Any Abdulism have something to say? Okay, we have Abdulism calling. Yes, Qasim.
So, Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was saying,
Mm.
so Allah created the mankind and the jinn to worship Him. So the purpose of the creation is to worship Allah, which is only fulfilled when there's worshippers existing. So if the Prophet came on earth, then there wouldn't be like the worshippers that Allah wanted to be on earth. So the Prophet had to be on earth to produce such worshippers.
Why? He is the first man. Is your prophet is Adam? You just said, everybody heard you, that if in order for to have worshippers, the prophet have to be in the earth. As if Muhammad, he is Adam. Is he the first man?
Yeah, he's the first man, yeah.
Guys, did you hear it? I just told you. Actually, yes, Muhammad, he said that he was exist as a prophet while Allah making Adam. Is that correct?
So yeah, Adam was he was the first man.
This is not a question. This is not a question. When Allah created Adam, was Muhammad a prophet already?
He's already decreed that he's going to be a prophet.
No, this is not the question. Was Adam, when he was created, was Muhammad at that moment a prophet already?
You said that again, I didn't hear.
When Allah was creating Adam, he did not even create him yet. He's creating him. He's making him in mud. Was Muhammad a prophet already?
Yeah, he was already decreed.
He's what?
He was already decreed that he's a prophet.
What does that mean?
It was already written down he's going to be a prophet.
Well, this is not what Hadith says. The Hadith says that he was a prophet before Adam became a man. How he is a prophet before Adam became a man?
Like I just said, it's written in his taqdeer.
What taqdeer mean? Okay, so Allah, when Allah he says I created everything for the sake of Muhammad, that's mean he created Adam himself, right? For the sake of Muhammad, correct?
Okay, there's two ways of looking at this. Some scholars say this is a weak narration, so they don't take it. But whereas others they take it and this is how they explain it. The way I just explained
you see, you're avoiding answering the question. My question is very simple. Was Adam created for the sake of Muhammad? Yes or no?
Everything was.
Huh?
Everything was.
So Adam, who was created for the sake of Muhammad. Okay. So the existence of Allah is for what reason then? For the sake of Muhammad. Because what Allah do? It's just to create things for Muhammad. This is what you just said. Everybody heard you. Allah, he create things just for the sake of Muhammad, correct?
No, he created everything for worship, and then the Prophet.
No. Everybody said. Everybody heard you. I asked you why Allah created Adam. I said it clearly for you. Did he create him for the sake of Muhammad? Yes, said yes, and you said everything. Guys, did he say that? Did he say everything? You agree? Not only you said yes. You said yes. Everything was created for the sake of Muhammad. So everything was created for the sake of Muhammad. That means anything we have, the angels. Why the angels exist? For the sake of Muhammad. And you are the one who said everything, right?
Let me have a look at the narration again.
But aren't you the one who said a second ago everything was created for the sake of Muhammad or me?
Yeah, everything on earth. I'm not sure about the heaven.
Huh? Well, so how come in the website there they are sure that even the chair of Allah is created for the sake of Muhammad? The pen of Allah, the tablet of Allah.
Yeah, the narration might be weak or something. Or
what weak? He said suddenly a second ago you were sure and now you are saying weak. You are the one who quoted for me. Aren't you the one who said to me everything created for him? I was asking you about Adam. You said to me yes, Adam and everything, correct?
Yeah, I'm looking at different narrations.
Okay, hold on. So now according to you, every living soul in this universe, every living creature, every object, even sand, even dust, even stars are created just for Muhammad. Do you agree?
just for Allah's worship, and then Muhammad was.
No. You see, you are taking you are swallowing your tongue again now. You are the one who said to me, I said to you, is Adam created for the sake of Muhammad? You said, and you added, you said, and everything. Did you say that?
Yeah, I said that.
When you say everything, it's mean everything, because everything, what? Everything Allah is created, correct?
Yeah, I need to check on that.
You need to check on that. Already you answer me, it's too late. You said everything created is for the sake of Muhammad. My friend, you are Abdulism cult follower who worship a man, his name is Muhammad, and you just admitted that Allah, he is himself, his existence is just to serve Muhammad. Allah is a puppet for Muhammad, and he do nothing for living except making things happen for Muhammad. Muhammad, he needed to be a prophet. Allah created Adam for him. Muhammad, he need to come to the earth. Allah created the earth for him. Muhammad, he want to eat. Allah created the trees for him. Muhammad, he like to have sex. Allah, he made women for him. This is what you just said.
No, it wasn't like that.
You are the one who said that. Everybody heard you saying everything was created for Muhammad.
I was saying the whole purpose is for worship, and then the process.
This is not what you said. You said everything created for Muhammad. Worship who? To worship Allah. Okay, to worship Allah. But what is the reason of existence of all mankind? It's for Muhammad. So at the end of the day, worship Allah is just like, you know, following an officer who work for Allah. But the purpose is Muhammad, because our reason to exist is Muhammad. And you are the one who said that. Even Adam himself, I mean, imagine our father himself is created just for the sake of Muhammad. That is the most funny, stupid cult ever. You want to add anything?
Yeah, and the other view is that these are weak narrations, so they won't be accepted.
What?
That's the other view.
What do you accept? What do you accept that? You accept that. Who care about the scholar now? Suddenly you're going about this and that. You are the one who gave me the answer 5 minutes ago.
I'm just telling you there's two views regarding it.
No, you did not give me two views. You said in everything. You said, I asked you, are you saying that Adam was created for the sake of Muhammad? You answered saying yes, and everything. You did not give me the other view. You gave me your view, and everybody heard you.
Yeah, there's two views regarding. I'll give it now.
I don't care about the two views. You see, don't stop playing the game now. You gave me the answer, and your answer is so clear. Everybody heard it. It's recorded. You said to me that Adam and everything they created for the sake of Muhammad.
Yeah, I need to check that again.
Oh, so now you are saying that you were wrong?
Yeah, I might be. I just need to check.
You might be wrong. Okay. Why? Because a Christian prince, he made it clear for you that this is stupid, and now you find that what you said to me is stupid, and your belief is stupid. So now you are going to leave Islam, but you will call yourself a Muslim because Islam is stupid. You don't agree with Islam, so I will say I'm going to review it again, but I'm going to stay as a Muslim because Islam is stupid, but I don't dare to say so.
Islam is the truth.
How Islam is the truth? If you are just saying to me that all of you Muslims worship a man, his name is Muhammad, and all the creation was created for the sake of Muhammad, how that can be the truth?
I told you the other view is that it's a weak narration, they won't be accepted.
Okay, hold on. What is the purpose of Islam? Muhammad. To say Shahada, is that correct? When you say to me that Adam himself is created for the sake of Muhammad, that's mean all of us, we are created for one reason. It's Muhammad. So what we do, what we live for, what we die for, what we promise for is Muhammad. So you Muslims, you make Muhammad as God and Allah is his servant.
No.
Well, you are the one who said that to me, and everybody heard you.
Yeah, I told you I just need to review that again.
What do you mean? You change your mind in less than 3 minutes, 5 minutes? Is that how easy Islamic cult to be defeated? So you join in as a Muslim, you leave as a Shia, or what? What are you now? Did you change your cult?
Anyway. No, these narrations are weak anyway, so it's not.
What weak? What weak? What, guys? It's weak. You are the one who said to me. You are the one who confirmed to me the answer, and now you jumped into weak. But aren't you? And it's not weak. Who said it's weak?
It's weak.
It is not weak.
Oh, show me on the screen.
Who is the one who said it's weak?
The scholars have said this.
Give me the name of the donkey.
You can find the Islam Q&A.
Huh? Now give me the name of the donkey who said that. Give me the name. Every one of those guys who speak there, they have a name, right? Give me the name of the donkey. Because if this is weak, and a second ago you agree that it is the correct way because you are the one said to me, and everything, not only Adam, that's mean all of you are a bunch of idiots. Because how you agree with it 5 minutes ago and now you're saying it's we need to make. But let me tell you what happened. It's very embarrassing. It's very stupid. So you decide now to jump to different mood. It's weak. Let us switch the game. Let us play the game of weak. Islam needs some vitamin D and C and A. Islam is weak. And by the way, why Islam have a when you say weak, what does that mean? Can you explain to the people who are listening what weak mean?
There's some weakness in the narrators.
Okay, so you are trying to say to us Islam is full of trashy story, false fraud. Is that correct?
No, we can differentiate between what's correct and what's wrong.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot, because you just told me there's two opinion. Correct, guys? Did he say there's two opinion? The reason there's two opinion, that means you cannot differentiate. You could not make an agreement.
No, we can make an agreement, but that
no, you cannot, because simply if it is a fraud, then it's easy to say it's a fraud, and all of you will agree it's a fraud. But as long not all of you agree it's a fraud, and there's many opinion, and many they believe it's true, and as you see here we go, this is your sheikh saying indeed, brother, indeed. Who is the one saying indeed? That's your scholar. Indeed, the Prophet of Allah is the reason of the creation of Adam. Indeed, if the Prophet of Allah was not to existence, then the chair of Allah, the throne of Allah, the office of Allah, the pillow of Allah, the cushion of Allah, the cup of Allah, the glass of Allah, the cigar of Allah, the earth, the sky, the heaven, the hell, the heaven, the trees, the stones, and all the creatures would not exist. Indeed. So look at this cult. This cult is so confused, and there is many opinion, and this is what the Muslim they say to you. There's many opinion in order to avoid to give the opinion. This is what Shabir Ali he do. You know, Shabir Ali, you ask him what's your name. He said there's many opinion. Some in my family they call me Shushu. Some of my family they call me Beer, and my grandfather he called me Ali. Okay, what is your question? What is the answer? Let me repeat again. My name is Shabir Ali, but my mom she called me Shushu. My dad he called me Beer. My grandfather he called me Mimi, and I give you all the options. But what is the answer? So when they speak about opinion, it's just to make it like a soup. I answer nothing. It's the best way to escape from the embarrassment. Thank you, Qasim, for calling. Feel free to call again when you get excited again, okay? Have you ever heard of a stupid cult like this? You go to debate, you know, this is why this guy, Shabir Ali, he will never get close to me. You know, he knew exactly what will happen if he ever spoke to me. He can play with all people who he speak with, but he cannot play with me. He's sneaky. He answered the question with no answer. So what we learn now from this Abdul, who followed the religion of Abdulism, which is about modelism, where they make God a man, his name is Muhammad, and the God of them, he exists just to serve Muhammad. Any Abdul? Who in the world want to believe in such a cult? It's called Abdulism. If we go a little bit down, it says the Prophet of Allah said when Adam made, when Allah he made Adam, you know, he was making him, oh sorry, when Adam he made a mistake, he asked, oh Allah, I ask for the sake of Muhammad, forgive me. Allah, he look at Adam and like, what? Like what? What you just said? How do you recognize Muhammad when I did not even create him yet? I mean, look at this, man. Like Allah, he listened to Adam and he could not believe what he heard. Adam, he asked Allah to forgive him, saying, please Allah, forgive me for the sake of Muhammad. Allah looked like, what the heck? How you know about Muhammad? You know what? I know now why Mr. Bean is qualified to be a prophet more than your prophet. Muhammad fabricated stories saying that Allah and Muhammad have Allah and Adam, they have a conversation. And what is the conversation? Talking about him. Adam says to Allah, forgive me for the sake of Muhammad. Allah, what the heck? How you know that Muhammad is exist if I did not create him yet? Yeah. And then Adam, he said to him, oh Allah, listen to me carefully. When you created me and blew into me the spirit, I lifted my head up and I saw written on the arsh, which means the chair of Allah, الشهادة لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. What the heck? Trump, he is, did I say Trump? Trump, he is born and he is a prophet. And Trump, I mean Adam, he is born and he speak Arabic. True story. Why people are laughing so fake? What is that? Oh, come on, this is real comedy. Unbelievable. How Adam he learned Shahada. He saw the written in Arabic in the chair of Allah. Adam is just made and now he speak Arabic. Even Adam is an Arab. The first thing Adam, he left his hand up, he noticed something like boing. What the heck is that on the chair of Allah? Ah, this is Shahada. I got an idea. Then after he read the Shahada, he got the idea. He said, Allah, forgive me for the sake of Muhammad. Allah, he said, and he said to him, to Allah, so I got to know that you would not only, you would only join your name with him who is the most beloved to you. Allah joining his name with Muhammad? Allah, and you Muslim, you call the Christians mushrikeen. You Muslims, you call those who associate God with a man mushrikeen. Yet Allah, he joined his name with the man, his name is Muhammad. Who is the mushrikeen then? What kind of cult this cult is? Paganism. What is that? I like this. Ideas. Allah created the world for the sake of Muhammad. Boing. This is what happened if your wife, who Allah will give you in the heaven, fell down in the ground, because Allah will give her an ass of 1 mile size. Who as a Muslim have anything to say? How in the world you people can believe in this madness? Allah revealed to Prophet Isa, even Isa here is involved. Oh Isa, Allah said to Isa, Isa was supposed to Jesus, have faith. Isa, listen Isa, have faith, okay? In Muhammad. Mean even Isa been ordered to believe in Muhammad. And order your nation to do the same. If Muhammad was not in existence, I would not have created Adam, nor I have made hell and heaven. Do you see it, guys? What is this? Who is the mad person when I believe in such a cult? Yes, Wendy, I agree with you. I have a lot of a great sense of humor. This is one of them. What is that? Hmm? And look, Allah said, Jibreel came to the Prophet and said to him, Allah said, I have not created anyone who is more honored to me than you. Oh boy. And all of those is a story reported by Muhammad. Obviously, Muhammad is not a cult leader. You see, it's not anyone speaking about him. It is him praising himself. Allah said, the whole universe created for my sake. Allah said that the chair of Allah created because of me. Allah said that his accordion and his melody and his drum and his board and his pen and his big screen TV and the angels and the 8 goat who carry Allah, everything created because of me. So why you lie to us and you say that Muhammad is just a prophet, we don't worship him? Your God, Allah himself, his existence for one reason, just for Muhammad. Do we have any Abdulism would like to tell us something? We have someone, I think he left Islam, he's texted me, he's saying, I want to look into Christianity, shall I start reading the Bible? Yes, my friend, start going go and read the New Testament. The New Testament contains 4 major books. Read them. The Bible is book of books, it's not one book. So you can go and read, and then you can read all the letters in the book of Acts, etc. Read everything and learn about the Messiah, and you will see how huge a difference it is between this madness, stupidity, and what the Christianity is about. You see, there's a verse in the Quran in chapter 36 where it says, follow those who ask you for no wages. Follow those who ask you for no wages. This is taken from the Bible. And actually, I like that. Those who ask you for wages, obviously they are seeking wages. This is why they are asking for wages. They are doing just a job, I mean, to make money. So when the Quran says in this chapter, follow those who ask not for wages, how we can follow Muhammad who asks every step in his life for wages. All the Quran confirm that Muhammad have many privilege, and all his privilege either about money or sex. So how this is a book of God saying follow those who ask for no fees, no wages, and Muhammad he keep asking for wages. Any believing woman, she wanna give herself to the Prophet, sexual payment, entertainment for free, just a privilege for the Prophet. The fifth of every attack to the Prophet, the best of the booty for the Prophet. The Prophet he can have as many wives he wish, while Muslims they can have only maximum of 4 in the same time. All this privilege, and the Quran says follow those who ask for no fees. And by the way, do you know this verse is speaking about who? Anyone knows this verse is speaking about who? Who are they those speaking there supposedly? Who is the one saying the sentence? Do anyone knows? According to the Quran, who is the one who said that sentence? Who knows? Paul, thank you. This is Paul, the messenger of the Messiah, the Christ. Those are the 3 messengers of Jesus which sent to the city of Antioch according to Muhammad. And this is why we see here something noble, something high quality, because we are talking about those who ask for no wages for what they do. And that's why I say this is taken from the Bible. And here you see the ignorant Muslims, they keep attacking Paul left and right, when their books saying it clearly that Allah he sent the 3 messengers, and those are the messengers of Isa to the city of Antioch, and the messengers names Paul, which in Arabic they call him Bulos, don't know how to say it, and John, which is Yohanna, and Simon or Shamaun, Simon Peter. But you see every stupid idiot from those who call themselves Muslim scholars today in the stage, they are fake scholars, they attack Paul. For they are cult, fake Muslim, false Muslims. How you teach in the stage Muslims something against even your religion? Why you Muslims did ask yourself why Muhammad never mentioned the name of Paul in a bad way, while your Quran and your Hadith and your stories and your tafsir is speaking about Paul and John in a very good way? But in order to win an argument, we are willing to lie, but that is not winning, that is a lost. If you think you can win by deceiving, you are mistaken, my friend. You cannot win by lying. I just received a message from brother David. Look like tomorrow I will be with the brother David and Sam Shamoun in their channel, and I think they do as usual at 8 p.m. All right, so tomorrow guys I will be with the brother David and the brother Sam Shamoun. Any Mohammedan? Actually, I should invite David, like he is being nice and he invited me many times to his channel, and until now I did not invite him. But you know, because the nature of what I do, you know, what I do is different from others. You know, like how I do my things. live stream about Iran? Not now. We need to wait until something happens. I think there is something really is going to happen. I think it's just a matter of weeks or days from now. Something will happen for Iran. No, actually, Islam already exposed, my friend. You see, the issue is that we are the one who say the truth. We don't have the wide, let us say, media. Okay, how many people watching my video? 855 people now. And for how long I can keep my video in YouTube? 2 hours, 3 hours. Otherwise, YouTube is all over me, and you know that. I made thousands of videos, but my channel is empty. If a terrorist, he make a video and he have head cutting, the video stay there for 10 years. Nobody take it down. Our videos will be deleted in the speed of light. Islam is destroyed, my friend, and the proof that those liberals are siding with the devil. It hurt them to see us destroying Islam. But who care? We are doing it, and your discrimination to us made us stronger. We will never give up, and we will never stop. And actually, if you see who is buying my books, Muslims. If I say 85 to 90% of those who buy my books are Muslims, I will not be exaggerating. There's a Muslim guy, he attacked me and he said, the Christian Prince books, don't read it. This guy is an enemy of Allah, etc. And if he is, yes, he is using Islamic reference. This is true. Everything in his books is it true from Islamic reference, but it's not what he claimed. What the heck? Do we have any person from the Abdulism cult would like to call us? Even Shabir Ali, you are right. Actually, this is why he decided not to debate me. You know, those ABN TV, I mean, those guys, what I can say, they are very naive. I told them, don't tell him it is a Christian Prince. They did the same with Anjem Shawadri, the guy he ran away. They did the same with Shabir Ali. They did, the only one they did not tell him who is the one come to debate, the guy, his name is what? The assistants of the one who made the miracle of 19, the one that got killed in Arizona. I forgot his name. Adib, this guy. Anyway, this is the only one he have no idea is going to be Christian Prince. And the other one, they did not tell him to. It was the Imam Hisham, the one who was given a job as an assistant to George Bush, the stupid George Bush. If you speak Arabic, go and watch the debate with Hisham. I made him shish kebab with no mercy. Shabir will debate you. Well, why he want to debate you? Why he don't want to debate me? Yeah. Anyway, I'm not really. I don't care really if he debate or not. I mean, this guy is a liar, and he knew already he is no match. And always they avoid. Do you remember the debate between Didat and Sharoush? Anis Sharoush? Didat, he debated Anis Sharoush once, and then they scheduled the debate for the second time. Didat never show up. People are waiting. Imagine, people are waiting. Anis Sharoush in the stage. Hundreds of people are in the room waiting for Didat. He did not show up. Why? Because Sharoush, he speak Arabic and he knew Islam very well. Any Muhammadan? Anis Sharoush. Once they got in the news that Anis Sharoush was arrested because he have a fight with the neighbors. They are burning. No, sorry. They are throwing garbage under his window, and he put fire in the dumpster, something like that. And the Muslim, they went so crazy. Allahu Akbar. Allah. He got arrested like for an hour. You know, the police, they came. So people complained that he made fire, and the guy is complaining, why you are putting those things next to my window? You know. So he put fire in it to burn it. So anyway, they arrested him for like 1 hour, but it's in the news because he's a famous person. So the Muslim, they went so excited. Allahu Akbar, brother. Did you hear Anis Sharoush, brother, was arrested, brother? A brother. Like finally we get our revenge. Muslim proper. Whatever you want to say, my friend, it's very clear that a person who try to ignore someone who make thousands of Muslims leave Islam, obviously he is not doing good work for Allah, regardless who I am. Correct, guys? Let us say Christian Prince is not worth debate. Christian Prince, you know, nothing. You know, okay. So why you don't want make it one time deal, one time for good? Let him expose me, brother. Why you don't want to do that? As long as it's so easy. And the only thing you said is true when you said I am confused. I never saw a Muslim is not confused. I am confused that why Shabir Ali don't debate you. Is it that you are not worth it, or he feels sorry for you? My friend, yesterday I made a picture for Shabir Ali. Let me show you the picture. Hold on. Here we go. This picture is special made for Shabir Ali. Oh, did I delete it? Hold on. Maybe I deleted. Just to show you who feels sorry for who. Here we go. Who is the one who wanna feel sorry for who? Look at this picture. Yeah, let's put it in the screen. I feel sorry for those who believe that killing a lizard will make them go to heaven. You feel sorry for me? Feel sorry for the stupid cult you believe in. Who in the world wanna believe in such a garbage? That if you kill a lizard, you go to heaven. Is that really from God? I feel sorry for those who believe that if you raise your head before the Imam, Allah will make his head the head of a donkey. I feel sorry for those who believe that Allah, he made the Jews rats. And how Muhammad he discovered that? Because rats and Jews don't drink she camel milk. I feel sorry for those who believe that the sun set in the murky water. And who is the one who said that? Allah. And who agree with him? Muhammad. So you are feeling sorry for me? Feel sorry for yourself, my friend. Who is the stupid he believe in such a garbage? And this is why your friend Shabir Ali will never even get close to me, because in 2 seconds, here we go. It doesn't take 30 seconds to show everybody that he is a liar. He is a potato. Ask Shabir Ali, do you believe in that? He will start making all like there is many opinion, and there is many hadith. We are not sure really if they are true. Those are sahih. All the hadith you see in the screen are sahih. So what do you think? Anyone? So you want to feel sorry for me? Why? I am the one who believed that. I am the one who believed that Allah, there's a God, his name is Allah, and will make the penis endless. How you or Shabir Ali can answer this? You tell me. The Muslims, because they are rude, they debate only polite Christians. And let me make it more simple. Christians who they are kind. Because if you are a Christian and you are not kind, you will bring humiliation to Islam. Muslims like to humiliate, to mock. It's a mockery. They don't debate you. They try to make a mockery of your kindness. But because they knew they cannot do that with me. Because I will switch their mockery into a disaster on their God. And this is the whole story. And here we go, I'm here. Who is a Muslim who dare to call me and say anything you want, and you will see the question you give me is going to cause you a disaster. Who want to do that? Right now, right here, you say whatever you want, you call me, I'm not going to say anything. Or what I will say to you will come. You are live on air. Who is a Muslim want to do that? Say anything you want, and I promise you I will switch what you asked me for against Islam in a second. I agree with guys. Okay, hold on. Just to show you the how I feel sorry for Abdulism religion. Look at this. And I agree with Shabir Ali that hadith is hadith, not a revelation from Allah. So there is always room for error. Okay, my friend. So if hadith is hadith, not revelation from Allah, so can you show me where in the hadith, where in the Quran it says if you rape a woman, and what is the punishment for it? Where in the Quran it says you cannot do muta, when the Quran chapter 4 verse 24 says you do muta? Where in the Quran it says how much you pay jizya, how much you pay zakat? Where in the Quran it says how you pray? I mean, you see how silly what you just said to me? Hadith is hadith. By the way, you forgot that Allah never gave Muhammad a book. He gave him hadith. Actually, Allah himself, he called the Quran hadith. And that is showing me how weak you Muslims are when you try to refute. Isn't the Quran is a hadith? Muhammadan? This is why you Muslims are ignorant. Your mouth speed your brain. You don't think. Oh, the hadith. Okay, as long as Islam is based on the hadith and in the Quran, so how you say to us Islam is a preserved when you just said the hadith is full of a fraud? That's mean your religion is based on frauds. And not only that, the Muslim don't agree about what is a fraud, what is not. So some they believe in the fraud, some they reject what is they call him a fraud. And let me tell you too, in the additional to that, you refuse anything make Islam embarrassment to you, not because it's a fraud, but because it's an embarrassment. So those hadith was good for the last 1,000 years, and now they are bad because it's embarrassing. This is the whole story. And what about the Quran? Muslim proper, why you don't call me and you challenge me to show you from the Quran what is very embarrassing and stupid? Do you want to do that? Don't play with the words. You know, when I said hadith, it means hadith of the Prophet, not wahi. Do you see how stupid you are? You never heard of something called hadith Qudsi? There's a hadith Muhammad, he claimed that it is from Allah. Secondly, the Quran itself is a hadith. وَمَنْ أَصْدَقُ مِنَ اللَّهِ حَدِيثًا. Do you see it? Stupid. Allah, he sent the best of the book, hadith. Everything actually you have in the Quran is a hadith. Look what Allah he said. Allah he sent down the best of the hadith. You see here they say the best of fairest statement. This is hadith. It says in Arabic hadith. Here we go. Al hadithu kitaban. Do you see it? It's a hadith. All your Quran is a hadith. Now what about the Quran who says the woman she have a sperm coming from her from the ribs, and the man have a sperm coming from the backbone? Is that a weak hadith too? What about this? The flying carpet of Solomon. Is that hadith? This is Quran. Why are you gonna call me? It doesn't matter, my friend. You see, when you say to me Islam is a perfect preserved religion, and then we find that Islam is full of a fraud, then you just shot yourself in the foot. Okay, proper. Why you don't call me right now? And we will make a challenge. You choose a chapter, any chapter of your choice. We have 114 chapter. You choose a chapter you think it's the best of Allah teaching, and my duty to make everybody laugh at the chapter you choose. Guys, is that a fair challenge? You see, I'm not picking up a place. You have 114 chapters in the Quran. I accuse the Quran to be a book of comedy, and Mr. Bean, he can do better. So are you willing to call me and choose a chapter which is better than Mr. Bean? Who want to do that? You choose it and leave the rest for me. Just tell me this chapter. Yeah, Abbas is just a kid. He's driving his car now. Delivering pizza. Any Muslim want to do it? What is your favorite chapter? Okay, you don't want to call me Muslims, tell me in text. He's Abbas. He's driving now. I mean, Abbas still he's coming back. I mean, Abbas, you've been cooked and served 100 times, man. I feel sorry for you. Okay, you know what? Let me search for Abbas. You see, this is what happened when you feel homeless. Like, I mean, imagine we have a dry weather to the point even Abbas is welcome. Hold on, let me see what is the name of Abbas. What Abbas' name was? Abbas. What was his name? I mean, in Skype. I'm not sure. Give me your name, Abbas. What was your name? Abashaga. Okay, Abashaga. Let us see Abashaga. Abashaga. What kind of name this name is? There's a name. It's called Agha Abbas. Agha Abbas. Is that you? Okay, use the name Agha Abbas and call me. I found a name. It's called Agha Abbas. I think this is him. Call me, Abbas. Call me. No, why we need to put that clip? As long as Abbas is here, we will make a new clip today. Call me, Abbas. Here we go. You're unblocked. Yeah, now he will go drive. I bet you he's driving right now. Any Abdulism would like to call me? Any one of the followers of Abdulism. There's no need for appointment, Depot. Let him call me. Just call me like now. You know, I will, anytime I'm live on air, he can call me. There's no need for appointment and this drama. Why appointment? I mean, the Muslim, they do not know how to find me. You will see a Muslim, he's challenging me to debate him, but he never call me. I mean, I'm here every day almost, and sometimes the same day I'm here like 3 times, 4 times. How many times yesterday I was live on air in 24 hours? At least 3 times. And guys, you made me unblock Abbas, and Abbas is not calling. What happened to Abbas? He's driving still? What happened, Abbas? So who is the Muhammadan wanna call me and choose a chapter in the Quran of his choice? Oh, you know what? Don't choose chapter. Just tell me something to prove Islam good for us. What is making Islam good? Anything. Who wanna give us something good? Anyone? Hey, Sahih, how are you? Any Abdul? I don't care behind the keyboard, in the top of the keyboard. Who care? The question is, those who claim that they have knowledge on the cult of Islam, where are they? They make a video, a Christian prince refuting Christian prince. Why you don't call me or refute me live on air? Let everybody laugh at me. You got a great opportunity. It's recorded. You can take it and you can post it in your channel. It's a win-win. Why you don't want to do that? Nobody? Isaiah is not a prophet in Islam. Yes, all the prophets in the Bible, they are not mentioned in the Quran because they are wrong names. Okay, what is the name of Isaiah in the Quran? For where we can find Isaiah in the Quran? Where? There was names we never heard of. Where we can find Elijah in the Quran? Where we can find Jesus in the Quran? They have Isa. Who's Isa? Those are prophets of their own. We don't have the same prophets. In the Quran, Isa is a son of Maryam and his grandfather is Umran. And Maryam is the sister of Aaron. So Maryam and Moses and Aaron, they have one father, his name is Umran, and their grandson is Isa, Jesus. We don't have that. According to the yellow pages of Muhammad, Isa is the nephew of Moses and his uncle Aaron. After Muhammad get busted, and he says, no, at that time they used to call them by their ancestor. Look how stupid. Aaron is not from the ancestor of Mary. They are from different tribe. So all the messengers which is mentioned in the Quran, they have nothing to do with us. Period. It's a theft. The names, okay, who the chapter number 3, it's called the chapter of Umran. Who is Umran? I challenge any Muslim to show me a guy, his name is Umran in the Bible, and he was the father of Moses. The father of Abraham in the Quran, his name is Azar. Who is this guy who his father is Azar and his name is Abraham? Obviously this is not our Abraham. And why his name is Ibrahim? Azar, his father is Mr. Azar. Who is Azar? So if we have the same Abraham, we should have the same father for Abraham. If we have the same Jesus, we should have the same Jesus, born of Mary, and she is engaged to Joseph, and his grandfather is not Umran. Who is Umran? So as you see, everything in the stupid cult is stupid. How many of you heard Muslims making fun of the story of Israel struggling with God? How many of you heard the story, Muslim making fun of you? Give me one if you heard that before. Any one of you heard Muslims saying how the Bible says that God he was wrestling with God, with a man? Did you hear that before? Muslim making fun of you? They do, right? Okay, but just to show you how stupid this cult is, by accepting and adding the word Israel in the Quran, you accepted the story in the Bible. So did that in your Bible? In your Bible, Jacob was struggling with God. How you can't believe? Okay, what is the name of Jacob? Did that Israel? But do you know what Israel mean? Israel is exactly what the story is saying. By adopting the name, you donkey, you just accepted the story. And if you ask the Muslims, okay, who is this guy Israel and why he called Israel, they have no answer. So they say it's funny to say that Jacob was wrestling with God, then they called Jacob Israel. You idiot, you just called him, you summarize the story by this name. Do you see why we laugh at this cult? We have only 585 like. Okay guys, in order to get more like, after 5 minutes we will start talking about lipstick and short skirt. And makeup. We are going to bring Kardashian. Now if Kardashian take over this channel, how many Muslim will subscribe? They invited Kardashian to United Arab Emirates, and Muslim women start reserving their place 6 months in advance, and the ticket for $1,000 at least to sit in a chair to see Kardashian. You see what big ass does? You see what prostitute can do? They have the power, not us. Not Kardashian, Kardashian. I mean, do I have to say the name correctly? I'm like Muhammad. Jesus is Isa, and Abraham, his father, is Azar. And now you expect me to say the correct name of her? I will not say it. Keep trying. Any Abdul? Conservative. This woman is a conservative. This is very conservative. Absolutely. Yeah. Actually, if she announces her prophet, she will have a lot of followers from the Middle East. Trust me. Perverted mankind. Pronounce Kadishan. What Kadishan? Kadishan. Anyway. Who care about this? But you are just showing you. I mean, if you there is an app. It's called Life. I think. You go there, you will see a guy sitting in the chair, and he's playing with his nose, and he have thousands of people watching. He's saying nothing, doing nothing, just playing with his nose. Another woman, she have just a cat in her lap. Another guy, he is cleaning things between his toes and is cutting his nails, and he have thousands of people watching. I don't know why. I mean, people are weird. If Muhammad have followers, why they will not? With all the stupidity we see in front of us. So you can claim yourself to be a prophet, and trust me, you will find followers. In this mad, stupid world, everything is possible. Any Muhammadan? What is the real name of Muhammad? As I know, his real name is Qasim, but we cannot know for sure. I believe Muhammad is not, as a name, is not exist. As a person, it's possible, which means Muhammad, it's not really his name. There's no way it is his name. This is why the Quran sometimes call him Muhammad, sometimes call him Ahmad, sometimes call him Mustafa. Even the Muslim, they say that Muhammad, he have 99 names, same as Allah. Again, they are making Muhammad equal to their God. See it? 99 names of Allah and Muhammad. Allah have 99 names, Muhammad have 99 names. Those are the names of Allah, 99, and Muhammad, he have 99. So where is the Muslims? Where is the Muhammadan? They should add another name. I mean, what about child molester? I don't see it. Your prophet, he have sex with the children. Shouldn't he get him a title? We can add many names. Killer, thief, rapist. Right? And yeah, where is this guy Abbas? He asked me to block him, and then here we go. He did not call me. He was just making a smoke. He thought I will not unblock him. Actually, I feel sorry for this guy, honestly. I mean, a poor guy. Does the Quran says pray 3 times a day, and the Hadith says 5 times? Yes, my friend, the Quran says pray only 3 times. Only. And actually, the Hadith says Allah, he gave Muhammad 50 times. You know the story, Sahih. Allah gave Muhammad 50 times, but the Jewish Moshe, he saw Muhammad in the way home when he was going down from heaven. Oh, Abbas is texting me. You believe it? It's a miracle. Let us call Abbas just for fun. We are bored. Answer, Abbas, come on. And look, Abbas, he's growing a beard, Abbas. Look, his beard is getting bigger, but not his brain. He answered, Abbas, so I called you, did not answer. Hey, Abbas, how are you?
Yeah, hello.
How's your beard? How's your beard doing?
How's what?
How's your beard doing?
I don't have a beard at the moment.
Man, you lost your knowledge, my friend. Okay, what do you want to say to us, Abbas?
Anyway, and then you got the courage to unblock me. I thought you were afraid of me.
For sure, I'm afraid of you. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? Everybody is afraid of you. Everybody is afraid. Okay, I want you to show people. Today, I want you to show the people why we are afraid of you. Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I just like to ask you, did you have your blood pressure tablets? Because normally you just get angry with me, you know. So I just want you
my blood
not to
pressure.
just.
No, my friend, but
I don't want you just pop live on.
No, I don't have time for stupidity, and always you are being stupid. And I will prove it today.
What?
Let us see if you are smart today. Let us see if you are smart today. Okay, hold on. Yes, I'm a comedian. Yes, I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian. This is why I don't have to be a comedian. You cannot talk to someone is so slow and so dumb. Comedian is somebody is so fast in their thinking. That's what comedian is about, and you admit it. So yes. Now I'm asking you.
You're a comedian. Okay. You are a comedian.
Okay.
So
I am a comedian for sure, and my best joke is Allah, as you see. Prove me wrong.
No, your best joke is not that.
Okay, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Okay, let me ask you. In front of us, we have a verse that says, "Oh, children of Israel." Who is Israel?
Israel is Jacob, isn't it? Come on.
Where you got this from? Okay, where you got this from? That he's Jacob.
So you don't know that?
No,
oh man.
No, I do not know. I will learn from you. You see, you are the smart one. Okay. Where do you get this from?
Allah says, okay, calm down. Have your tablets. Listen, you know Allah says in the Quran, we have sent revelations to children of Israel, to Jesus, to Moses. You know what Allah says that? You know what that means? You know what that means?
What is what I have to do with my question? You see why I say you are slow? I'm asking you, who is Israel?
Oh, I'm slow. I answered you already.
No, you're not. You said Jacob. I said to you, where you get this from? Where you got this? Where you got this from? Where you got this from? No, that's not question. This is a question. You said to me, it is Jacob. I'm saying to you, who taught you that it is Jacob? Where you can find that?
Okay, Mr. Fast, listen to me again. You say who's Jacob? I answer you. Who's Israel? I said Jacob. That's the answer. For
okay, from where you get that? You are a Muslim, right? It's okay. What is your book? The Quran. Show me in the Quran where it says that Israel is Jacob. Can we find that?
Oh, you're too fast, man. Just slow down. With slow people,
this is the point. I am fast. You are slow. You admit again. So now, Mr. Slow, where we can find that Israel? Where we can find that Israel is Jacob? I'm listening.
Now this slow is going to bust you and leave you on the road, and I'm on my way. You know
okay, that? I'm waiting. Go ahead. Where we can find that Israel is Jacob?
Now listen and learn. Look, when Allah says in the Quran that we have sent books before, revelations before, meaning Allah is telling Muslims the knowledge is already out there. A lot of the knowledge out there.
Where?
And hello, listen to me carefully, man. When Allah says Allah sent to Moses, to Jesus, the revelations, in those revelations, Allah told the Jacob was Israel and his children.
Where he said that? Where he said that? Where?
In Torah and
okay, so now you are saying that the stupid book of Islam, all of it forgot to introduce to us who is Jacob. How you go and say Jacob and then you jump to say Israel without telling the Muslims who is this guy?
I never said Quran is a stupid book. Don't be so.
No, you are the one who said that you learned that Israel is Jacob from the Torah, correct?
Can I say something? Yeah, it was
okay.
Common knowledge.
So why Allah he needed a book which you Muslim claim it's corrupt, so he can teach you from a corrupt book according to you who is Israel? Don't you think that this is stupid?
I'll answer you that. I'll answer you that. You need to use your common sense sometimes. You are very robotic. You don't use your common sense, you know. You just see on the screen and you just believe that. You need to use a little bit of common sense. What's happening in the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? When the Quran revealed and it says, "Tell, O children of Israel," and mention O children of Israel, everybody in Arabia know who children of Israel was. For example, if I say to you, like in this our country, Brexit is happening. Do you know what Brexit is? Yeah, Brexit is happening. If somebody comes and says, those who vote for Brexit, they are this and that. That person doesn't need to explain what Brexit is, because everybody know what Brexit is. So that's why Allah in the Quran.
I will go with your logic. I will go with your logic. In the time of Jacob, everybody knows. Shut up. Hold on. In the time of Jacob, everybody knows Jacob. They witness him. Still, the Bible says who is Jacob and why he was given the name. So now, when you say to me that Jacob was Israel and Israel was Jacob, in a book which should be, this is the guidance for Muslims. No other book should be the guidance. You are the one bringing contradiction, and you are saying to us that guidance to Islam is not in the book of Islam. It is in the book of the Jews. Otherwise, how we will know that this guy is Jacob? You say to me, in the time of the Prophet Muhammad, everyone knows that this is Jacob. That is a false lie. That's a false lie. Yes, that's a false lie. Okay, let me ask you, aren't you the one who made fun of the Bible saying that Jacob, he wrestled with God before?
Exactly. That's
okay, ridiculous. Thank you. Exactly. So how you make fun of this story, yet you call him Israel? Because this is what the name means.
Allahu Akbar Kabira.
You call me to say, how can God wrestle with Jacob? This is stupid. And then you call him Israel. Israel is the story. Where the name coming from? What the name mean? What is the name? What is the name Israel mean? Go ahead, tell me.
Is this slow man is allowed to speak something?
What is the name Israel mean?
All this sentence, one thing you said right.
What is the name Israel mean?
You know what you said right?
What is the name Israel means?
When you talk about Bible, and
I'm asking you, what is the name Israel means? What? What? You see? You see, you're trying to run away. You just got yourself busted, and your religion is stupid. You make fun of the Bible story about a man struggling with God, yet you call this man Israel. That is what the name means.
You're not making no sense whatsoever.
So you Muslims are a bunch of idiots who copy names without knowing what they mean, and yet you make fun of the story, but you never ask yourself, where is the name Israel from? Let me ask you now, okay, as long you said to us, everybody heard you, that you made fun of the verse in the Bible saying that Jacob struggled with God or wrestled with God. So you idiot, I ask you, where you learned that Jacob is Israel? You said to me from the Torah. So that means you adopt the story in the Torah, do you?
Yes, that's right.
So you adopt the story in the Torah that Jacob was wrestling with God. Do you adopt that story?
Don't get angry with me and take a deep breath.
Do you adopt this? Do you adopt the story? Do you accept it or you make fun of it?
I'm answering you. Do you want me to answer yes or no? That's it.
Yes, answer me first. Say yes or no, so we can continue. Yes or no.
So that's the only answer one has to give.
No, you can't give me, but I want the headline. Yes or no? Do you accept the story that Jacob he struggled with God? Do you accept the story? Either you say yes and then or you say no. What do you say?
Are you proposing me?
I'm forcing you to answer. Muslim never answer. I'm forcing you. So what do you say? What do you say? Do you accept what is written in the Bible that Jacob he struggle with God, or you don't accept the story?
God will never wrestle with any human beings. God doesn't need to.
Okay, do that. So why you stupid. So you idiot, you just said this is stupid. So your Quran is stupid because when the Quran says Israel, he just adopt the story because that's what Israel mean. What does Israel mean?
Show me.
Show me. I thought you are the one who will show me. Now I show you what Israel mean.
Let this slow man speak.
What Israel mean? What Israel mean? What Israel mean? You see how stupid you Muslims are? You see how stupid? You make fun of the story and you just said, and everybody heard you. that this is a stupid story, yet you call him Israel. Okay, you said to me, everybody heard you, everybody heard Abdul. You said to me, we go and learn about Jacob that he is Israel from the Torah, correct? You said that. Okay, which verse in the Torah saying that Jacob, his name became Israel, and what the story was?
So are you telling me there's no verse in the Quran, in the Bible it says Jacob was Israel? Yeah.
Are you stupid or what? Are you stupid or what?
I know the verse.
I am the one saying to you. I am saying to you. As long you are saying, Abdul, as long you are saying that it's stupid to believe that Jacob he wrestled with God, you are the one who said the word stupid, right? Okay. And I asked you before where we can learn that Jacob is Israel. You said to me from the Torah. Okay, where in the Torah? Where in the Torah the name of Jacob changed into Israel? Where in the Torah?
I am answering you.
Okay.
I'm answering you.
Okay, go ahead.
Passage.
Okay, go ahead.
Same passage, same story. Same story, same passages. In the end, he was given the name.
Okay, in the end of what? In the end of what? In the end of what?
The same passage.
In the end of what? In the what passage? What passage? Tell me the passage.
When God met Jacob and they wrestle all
right,
long.
so this name, by adopting the name, by accepting the name, you accept the story because he is giving this name, which is mean what happened.
No, that's not true.
This is what it is. Okay, read the story and tell me what Israel in Hebrew mean. What Israel, what the word Israel in Hebrew mean. Don't tell me like Mimi Hijab, Elijah mean God is with us. Tell me what according to Mimi Hijab, what the word Israel mean, what the word Israel mean in Hebrew, please.
You know why Shabir?
What the word Israel mean? Tell me, Abdul Potato. What is the name? What is the name? You see why I block you? You are just a kid. You are not a man. I'm talking to you as an adult. Please, can you tell me what the name Israel mean?
A man is telling a man.
No, what the word Israel mean? What the word? I'm asking you for the last time. I'm not going to lose my voice. Keep repeating the question, please. Can you tell me what the word Israel mean in Hebrew? Huh? What?
I don't know what Israel means. I never claim I know what it means.
Get lost. Don't call me again. Don't call me again. You are just a stupid creature, man. You know, and you are telling me why I block you. You're just a kid. You're literally just a kid, a stupid kid. I feel sorry for your wife. Actually, it's an insult to kids to call you a kid, because at least a kid, he is a kid because of his age. But you are growing a beard, and you do pizza delivery, which is very high-tech job, and yet you do not know. I never claimed that I know what Israel. Suddenly, you do not know. You want to show everybody that I am stupid, I know nothing, and I'm afraid of you. And you just said that the story in the Bible that God he wrestled with the man is a joke. It's stupid. But this is what Israel mean. My friend, you are exactly what the Chinese speak of. He left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse. And you are that donkey. When a donkey follow a donkey, and the donkey adopt names you do not know what they mean, and then you make fun of the name, but the name mean that he was wrestling with God, that's mean you are a donkey. So you accept the name, but you do not know what the name mean. And we are Muslim, brother. We do not need anything. We have the guidance of Allah from the Quran. Okay, one word in the Quran causes you trouble. Just one word. What about the rest? So if we ask any Muslim now what Israel mean, what they will say, we will go and ask the Jews. Who is Jacob? We go and ask the Torah. So why the Quran exists there? And how the Quran says, and how you Muslim claim that the Torah is a book of corruption, it's not exist no more, yet you want to learn from the Jews about what Israel mean and what Jacob is. But because you are a counterfeit religion, Abdulism, it's a counterfeit of many cults, of many religions, many believe. Mohammed, he took some from the Jews. Okay, let us take Jacob, take Israel, let us take Moses, let us take Maryam from the Christian, let us take Jesus, make him Isa, and let us take Abraham and we make his father Azar. What Azar mean? They don't know what Abraham mean. Who is a Muslim who tell me what Abraham mean? Okay, the guy, his name is Abraham. What Abraham mean? They don't know. What Isa mean? They do not know. What Aaron mean? They do not know. What Jibril mean? They do not know. What Mikael mean? They do not know. What is the Holy Spirit mean? They do not know. Even when they asked Muhammad, they said to him, what is the Holy Spirit? Or what is the Spirit? Muhammad, he went to his bathroom and he stayed there for 10 months, and then he came back saying to them, Allah knows best. The Spirit is from the command of Allah, but this was not the question. They are asking you, what is the Spirit? Imagine you ask me, what is the Spirit? I say to you, the Spirit is from the command of my Lord. But I'm not asking you who is in command. I'm asking you, what is the Spirit? The answer have nothing to do with the question, you idiot. Do you see why we laugh at this cult? Christian Prince, why you are blocking me? You are afraid of me, right? I'm afraid I will have a heart attack because of your stupidity. You are slower than the slow. What is this? What kind of cult this cult is? So you make fun of the Jews believing that Jacob he wrestled with God, and then you accept the story, you accept the name that his name is Israel. You must be a donkey. Yeah, you see how? Okay, just wait, guys. Just to show you the stupidity. A second ago, he said to us, he learned about Jacob from the Torah, and now he learned from the Torah. That's why Allah told us in 5:13 that they, the Jews, distort the revelation. So how they distort the revelation, and you trust them to learn that Israel is Jacob? And how they distort the revelation, and you accept the name which is given based on the story that Jacob he wrestled with God, and you are the one who said this is stupid, because the stupid Muhammad is a stupid like you. He stole the names, but you do not know what the names mean. By adopting those names, he destroyed his cult. Holy Spirit. Okay, who is Holy Spirit? Angel Jibreel. But according to Islam, angels are not holy. Isn't it Allah, he ordered them to bow down to Adam because they commit sin by accusing Adam of mischievement? You order the holy to bow down to the sinner? You order the Holy Spirit to bow down to Adam? So how you call it holy and how you call it spirit, yet it's bowing down to Adam? And how angels are a spirit? Since when? Isn't it the Quran says the angels and the spirit, they will stand in front of Allah? So how they are one? Stupidity is amazing. يوم يقوم الملائكة والروح. الروح والملائكة. So the spirit and the angels are not one and not the same. They are two totally different creatures or creation. Stupidity is amazing. Islam is nothing but like a piece of paper was in the hand of a child, and he ripped it off thousands of pieces, and then the Muslim, they tried to put it together, and it comes so stupid and so funny. Have you ever heard about a God? He promised us that we will have women in heaven, they have big boobs, but yet he don't have time to tell us who is Israel. I mean, this is very important, by the way, to know the size of the boobs. Have you ever heard of a God? He is telling us that the book, the cup you will drink from is full. I'm so glad it's not half. Allah have time to tell us I will drink in a full cup? So now, brother, we will have a garden, brother, and the garden is full of big boobs, and you will have a full cup in front of you. But this God, he don't have time, brother, to tell us anything. Who is Jacob? How are you, Abdulism?
You don't have time. Assalamu alaikum.
Mute you too, mute you too. What do you think about Allah promising us big boobs in the heaven?
1 second, brother. So you asked what Israel means, right?
Yeah, what Israel mean? Do you know?
Israel, so Jacob, his name was later changed into Israel.
Why?
So when it says Israel,
Why?
it refers
Why?
to the Jacob.
Why? Why his name changed? Who changed his name?
God changed his name to Israel.
Where you learn this story?
Say again?
Where you learn this story?
No, but this is according to the Bible.
Okay, are you a person who believe in the Bible, or you believe in the yellow pages of Muhammad?
The teachings of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Okay, so why you are reading the story from the Bible if you don't believe in the Bible? And why your prophet God, why your prophet Allah and your God Muhammad did not say who is Jacob to you? Why the story is not found in the Quran?
That's irrelevant.
What relevant? Why this story exists in the Torah but is not exist in the Quran?
Well, because we don't believe in that story of.
You just told me you learn about it from the Torah, so you believe in it. Otherwise, why you are reading the Torah if you don't? I asked you where we can find that Jacob is Israel. You said the Torah, so you don't believe in the story of the Torah. You don't believe in the Torah, but you learn from the Torah about what is in your book. Who is the stupid here?
What I'm saying is that.
What I am saying that Allah will give you women who have big boobs, and this is what you care for. This is what I'm saying. All the idea you close your eyes from the stupidity of the Quran, and you don't want to listen because Allah, as you see in the screen, he promised you women have big boobs, and by the way they are empty. I'm telling you, it's gas.
Let me open the screen.
It is gas. They eat a cucumber and they fart Allah. This is fake. It's silicone. Do you think Allah, he make a surgery for those women, he make them have big boobs? Is that a normal thing? Allah, he will make women with big boobs in heaven?
What does say that?
It says in the Quran, chapter 78, verse number 33.
And for voluptuous women of equal age.
For what? This is not falafel, my friend. Say again the word. Say what the word is.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous. You sound like a Greek now. No, mashallah, alhamdulillah. You are getting improved, brother. Okay, so now Allah is promising you big boobs in the heaven. Why is that?
My Wi-Fi.
Your you get your Wi-Fi from the big boobs? Anyway, go. He hang up. Anytime it's embarrassing, they hang up. His Wi-Fi now. He learned that the Wi-Fi will hang up before he hang up. I mean, it's a miracle. It's the Wi-Fi, brother. Have you ever heard of somebody? He knew that the Wi-Fi will drop him before it drop. He's a prophet. Allah told him. Jibreel told him. Big boobs religion. Who is the first one he made a plastic surgery in history? Anyone knows? Who knows? The first one, the first doctor he make a plastic surgery. Who knows? Jibreel? No, Allah. Jibreel is just hidden the order. Allah is the supervisor. Have you ever heard of such a stupid religion? The Muslim, they say to us, if Allah wants something, he say B is going to be B. BB. Allah want to get the breast of the prophet bigger. So what he does, or how he did it, if I show you, you will not believe how Allah do it. It's amazing. Actually, when I saw the surgery in camera first time, I felt I want to convert to Islam. Brother, Allah sent brother Jibril alayhi salam, and brother Jibril, he cut the belly of the prophet, and he start taking all the bad stuff from his belly. And you know the prophet have a lot of bad stuff, brother, all the junk in his garage. And the brother, he start taking the bad stuff and he start expanding his chest. And then brother, he wash all the material in his chest, brother, with the water of Zamzam. I think most of you saw brother David drinking Zamzam water. this guy is funny too. You have a gallon of water, it's called Zamzam. I don't have such a gallon to drink from it. This is God. So you are saying that a man struggle with God is a stupid, and this is a true story? He take the kidney off, throw it in the water. He take the stomach off, he take it and put it in the water. He take his balls off, he throw it in the water. I mean, he took everything off. And then after he wash it all, he put it back, brother. I hope he did not forget anything. And after he finished the surgery, anyone knows what he did? Who remember? Let us see how many of you have a good memory. What is next in the surgery? He brought the brother a dish of faith and wisdom. And he installed it in his chest and his stomach. Have you ever heard of a religion believe that dishes or faith and wisdom, they come in dishes? Well, yes. Welcome to Islam. Even faith come in dishes. Any Abdul? Look, there's a guy there. He is saying Islam is a stupidity cult. Come on, show respect, guys. This is how many women they spend a lot of money to make a plastic surgery. I mean, this is true. Allah is the first one who used silicone, and he injected the chest of the prophet with a lot of silicone, so he increased the size of his breast. Allah, why he did the surgery? To remove his burden. Have you ever heard of his burden is literally a material? And this burden is breaking the back of Muhammad. What, he have a lot of fat inside? But brother, I need to fix my Wi-Fi, brother. Oh boy. Any Muhammadan? Who's next? See, always I make tea, I forget to drink my tea. I have the tea in front of me in the table, and now it's cold. And nobody to make me new tea. What I will do now? Let me call Jibril. At least David, he have somebody to bring him Zamzam water. I don't have that luxury. Anyway, guys, I think we have done for today. Don't forget, please, to download the video as soon as we finish. It take maybe 20 minutes sometime for the YouTube to load the video to be ready to download. As you know, we don't keep our videos. And tomorrow, sound like tomorrow, I will have a live broadcast with Brother David Wood and Sam Shamoun again, and their channel around 8 p.m. Now, for sure, I might do, I'm not sure, my daily broadcast, which is 3:30, but usually in Sunday I don't do really, you know. So most likely tomorrow we will see you at 8. But check the channel, see if I have any podcast during the day. So I want to say thank you for being here, guys. Don't forget. And by the way, the video I made yesterday, any video you missed, you did not watch, go to Patreon, my page in Patreon. You can check the last post, and you click at the, because I delete my video, but still I replace it with the new link from YouTube. Many of you is downloading my videos, loaded there, so I update the link. So always you can find the updated link for the last video we did, or even previous videos. And I want to say thank you for those who download the videos and those who add subtitle in different languages, because we need to educate the world about how stupid this cult is. Many people, my friend, are deceived. They have been lied to that this is an amazing religion. It's full of science when there's nothing but garbage and stupidity. And you have to be mentally ill to believe in such a cult. So thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until I see you again, and until the Muslims find a better Wi-Fi. As you see, their Wi-Fi always is wrong. Never go right. Always their Wi-Fi is suffering from problems, which is very, very normal. Because Muslims always using the Wi-Fi of the neighbor, especially when they speak to me. So until we find Muslims who have a good Wi-Fi, like Shabir Ali, who his Wi-Fi is not working, and Mimi Hijab, whose high Wi-Fi is not working, until then, I say, may the Lord bless you, and see you again soon. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and don't forget to get my books if you like to read more and to learn about such a stupid cult. Thank you, and see you.